You're listening to Tehachapi with Key Budge, Tori Costello, Greg Garrett, and Ashley Whitmore.
It's Tehachapi time. Maya Acosta here, joined by Claire Scotty. Claire, how's it going today?
It's going pretty good. I might sound a little bit different today. I'm working through a little bit of a cold. I'm just working through the last few stages of it, and my voice is always the last thing to get back on board.
Yeah.
So
flu season is in full swing, but that also means that fall really also is in full swing. So what sort of fall things do we have going on now that we've just finished Halloween?
Yes, I know. What an exciting Halloween we had. But for those of you who are not down and out with the cold or the flu, there's a lot to look forward to. Our vineyards have a lot going on this whole weekend. Tehachapi Winery has Kerry Park playing on Saturday from 2 to 5. Claudia's Catering will be there. On Sunday, Darius Lux will be there from 2 to 5, and Mosner Sandwiches will be there on Sunday. And they'll have charcuterie available all throughout the weekend. Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company has Guy and Opal playing from 2 to 5 on Saturday. Tamra will be playing on Sunday from 2 to 5 as well. And they have now started serving their chili and chowder bread bowls. I had one this last weekend, and it was so amazing.
That sounds so good.
Right? It's like that hot chili with all the fixins and a sourdough bread bowl. It's so good.
Well, now it just seems like the perfect time. I mean, of course, it's always fun going to the wineries all seasons, but there's something just more cozy and homey about, spending an afternoon or evening, enjoying some wine and snacks, of course, and enjoying the beautiful scenery all around. I mean, all the vineyards this time of year look beautiful.
Right? Yes. And all those leaves are starting to change. And so, yeah, it's just such a perfect time right now. And they also had their smoked brie, so you had like that smell coming from the kitchen of like caramelized onions and brie, and it was just like,
delish.
This is perfect. Over at Dorner Family Vineyard, they have Tom Carlson playing from noon to 4 on Saturday, and Michael Peters playing from 2 to 5 on Sunday. Triassic is open on Fridays. And on Saturday, they'll have Crystal Whiskey playing at 2:30, and Whole Shot Pizza will be there. And on Sunday, Guitar Ted is playing at 2:30 as well. Over at our breweries, we have Local Craft Beer. They have their open mic night every Thursday night, and this week, Claudia's Catering will be there. Friday through Sunday, Lupita's Hot Tamales will be serving up delicious food. And on Saturday, Django and Jarrett Miner will be playing together. On Tuesday, they have an autumn basket workshop by Classy Flair by Christine. And then on Wednesdays, we know Geeks Who Drink Trivia Night always is a good time. Starts at 6:30. And Local Craft Beer has new hours, Sunday through Wednesday from noon to 10, and Thursday through Saturday, noon to 12 a.m.
Lovely.
West Lane Brewing has their paint night tonight, Thursday night, with As Unique as the Art. And they are painting this beautiful, like, autumn stag silhouette thing. It's amazing. I was looking at it, and it's gorgeous. It's like this beautiful black silhouette of a stag, and then these, like, gorgeous autumn colors kind of coming through. And I was like, oh, I want that on my wall.
So great. If you need some fall decor this time of year, you can go make it yourself. You don't have to go, cash out some money. Just make it yourself.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah. $35. You get to create this beautiful thing and be proud of what you make and have some beer, have a good time. Lupita's Tacos will be there. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. Let your Bob Ross out.
I love it. Friday is still to be announced. We still have some things coming through the works for Friday. And then on Saturday, there's open mic night at 6 p.m. And Jamel's Good Food Gang will be there serving up grub. We're not quite sure what's happening at Old West Brewing this weekend, but there's always good times and great beer to be had. All right, so that was our vineyards and our breweries, but it's also November already.
It is. I cannot believe it. But first, before we get into all the other fun stuff, tell me a bit about Discover Tehachapi and what you all do.
Thank you. So Discover Tehachapi offers all-inclusive wine tours, beer tours, custom tours, and experiences. And so everything from offering our charcuterie class where we teach you how to make a beautiful board for the holidays and all those wonderful times of the year when you would like to impress some guests, to learning all about Tehachapi and its history and its wine industry and its beer industry and all the wonderful things about Tehachapi. We are huge fans of this community, and our tours reflect a lot of that and that love and that passion that we have. So without further ado, I do want to get back to all the fun things happening, but if you guys have any questions about our tours, please give us a call, 661-235-5334, or head over to Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok at Discover Tehachapi, or to discovertehachapi.com.
Perfect. Okay, we've had a really busy late summer, early fall. Is that ball still rolling, or do we have lots to do still here in November?
Yes, things are still rolling. There's so many fun, exciting things looking forward to our future here in November. And I feel like Tehachapi just keeps it going all the way through December. And January, I feel like sometimes we take a break, but there's still wonderful things to do every weekend.
Yeah.
So this weekend, we have our Tehachapi Public Library. They have their family story time featuring pets this week, Friday at 4 p.m. At 4:30, Teen Manga is happening. On Saturday at noon, they will have a metal stamping workshop where they're going to make bangle bracelets. On Tuesday at 11:30, they have toddler time where they're going to focus on colors. 4 p.m. will be an ASL club meeting. Wednesday at 4 p.m., crafternoon. Thursday at 11:30, preschool story time. And at 4 p.m., Lego club.
How fun. I like crafternoon. That makes me want to go.
Right? Yes, like, ooh, what's happening at crafternoon? And we know this first bit of the month is First Friday. Gallery and Gifts always has something special to share. And I know they've been setting up their gallery, and it has so many beautiful fall pictures, and everything is beautiful. The Tehachapi Arts Center also has a full lineup coming up here, and they have their First Friday as well from 5 to 7, and that is free for everyone to come and attend. They do have an open studio this Friday as well from 10 to 1, and that's $5. You can go in and take the space and the time and create.
That's so cool. I feel like First Friday, for people that maybe have had an interest in local arts or just arts in general and might think, how the heck do I get into that?
Right.
This is that really open opportunity for anybody to come down to downtown and see what our talented local artists have to offer and maybe how you can get involved with it too.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. So the Tehachapi Art Center has a whole calendar of wonderful things to do, and I do want to share that so you can get your calendars all updated. On November 5th and November 19th, they will have a Runamuk Kids Art class, and that's from 3 to 5 p.m. It's $20 a person. Please don't ask me what that is, a Runamuk. And I hope I pronounced that right, but it sounds really intriguing, and I'm really curious to learn more, so I might have to swing by and figure out what that is.
Never heard of that before, so you'll have to let me know. Or maybe I'll come by too.
Yes, there we go. Haha. On November 10th, they have a DIY shower steamer workshop from 3 to 5. Something nice this time of year.
Relaxation, clear those sinuses.
Yep, I need that. November 11th and November 18th, they have a glass ornament making class from 1 to 4 p.m., and that's $45. On November 11th, they have an improv class, $12 a person, 5 to 7 p.m. November 14th and 28th, they have jam nights starting at 5 p.m. That's free. Bring your instrument or not, bring your voice and jam out. And then November 18th, they have a paint night at 5:30 for $35.
Awesome.
Yes. And we also know First Friday night is bingo over at the American Legion Post 221 right over here on F Street. And on the first Saturday of every month, the Home Depot does a kids craft for free for the kiddos starting at 9 a.m.
How fun.
Yeah, I know my daughter loves those. And you get a pin every time you do one. You have a little Home Depot apron. And you get a little pin. And so she's so proud of all their little pins that she's been getting. And I look at her and I'm like, yeah, you did a good job painting that. Mama kind of put the whole thing together, though. So where's my pin? All right. Earl's V-Twin Services is offering this really cool event coming up on November 4th. And it is a bike night from 3 to 8 p.m. So Earl's V-Twin Services, they really focus on motorcycles. And they are offering this event where everybody can come and show off their motorcycles. And there's going to be food, fun times, games, music, lots of bikes. It's going to be a really, really cool time.
Nice.
So head over to 1100 East Tehachapi Boulevard on November 4th from 3 to 8 p.m. The Tehachapi Symphony Orchestra has their concert coming up here on Sunday at 4 p.m. at the Country Oaks Baptist Church. We know every concert is gorgeous, and we know these really talented musicians have been practicing, and they're so excited for this upcoming concert, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. This concert is going to feature Jack Simo, and he is a renowned guitarist, and he does concert guitar music. And I wish I had someone here who could really speak to how professional he is. And he has traveled all over the world to prestigious concerts. He's asked to play everywhere. And he's also put his music into communities, and he organized a benefit for the Paradise, California community after the fire had devastated it. And he has done so much outreach and work with his music to help raise money and funds for communities that need it. And so he's coming to Tehachapi, and he's sharing his music with the Tehachapi Symphony Orchestra. And this concert is free. So please grab your family, head over there on Sunday to the Country Oaks Baptist Church at 4 p.m., and enjoy this beautiful concert.
Amazing. And this is the Symphony Orchestra's 25th anniversary as well.
Yes.
Very fun. So you get a treat. I've heard it's a rare occasion for a guitar player or guitarist to join an orchestra in that manner. So you get a special experience, plus celebrate the orchestra's 25th anniversary with them, and it's free.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, right? I love it. I know our community has been saving up those winter coats for the Salvation Army's Winter Coat Drive. They are going to start handing those coats out this Saturday from 9 to 11. So if you are a person in this community that needs a good winter coat, because it's going to be a hard winter, winter is coming, and head over there to grab those coats. If you still have coats that you want to donate, there's still time. So head over to the Salvation Army, drop off that coat. You can drop them off at the chamber. You can drop them off at Country Oaks Country Real Estate. And yeah, let's get everybody warm this winter.
Keeping them warm.
Yes. We have a Veterans Day celebration coming up on November 11th. That is going to be held by Tehachapi Parks and Rec. And the Chamber of Commerce is also hosting a resource fair at the same time. So the Chamber of Commerce has been collecting a lot of wonderful resources from so many of our local groups that support our veterans. And we're going to have bags full of resources, and there'll be booths available. So anyone who has questions or needs help of any kind, or if you have questions about, hey, I'm a veteran, do I get benefits on this certain topic? So there's going to be so much knowledge that day. And so it'll be a great opportunity to really see what's out there and what's available to support these veterans in our community.
It's a fantastic resource for all of our local veterans. And as well, I might plug, there will be a bench dedication ceremony happening that same day, the 11th, at 2 p.m., right outside of the American Legion post. And that bench dedication will be going for Tehachapi's only MIA naval soldier, or I should say sailor. So that'll be a really touching moment. I know, members with the American Legion are really excited for this, and we're at the city also very excited to dedicate that, and it'll be great.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited too. That was such a wonderful gesture, of our deep gratitude and thanks. So that's so great. I love that this community continues to do stuff like that.
Yeah. So there will be plenty of Veterans Day things going on.
Yes. Woohoo! Looking a little further into the month of November, the Bear Valley Springs Cultural Arts is hosting a holiday bazaar on November 24th and 25th at the Whiting Center. There's always dozens of local crafters who are doing amazing things, and they make things specifically for this bazaar. So save a few dollars and get some of those Christmas gifts at that bazaar. And then we've got Hometown Christmas coming up December 2nd. I'm excited about that. It's growing and building. And the Discover Tehachapi will be doing their free Christmas light tour as well. So we're getting some details put together for that. But we're also very excited, looking forward to those wonderful events coming up.
Yes, and Hometown Christmas is going to be great. We are full of so many vendors, so we're excited to see how it all turns out. We've got tons of activities planned, and it'll just be a whole day, just between the stuff the city's doing for the Hometown Christmas to the parade, the tree lighting, and, everything happening in the morning as well. So it'll be a great day to kick off the Christmas spirit.
Yes. And now is the time to sign up for the parade. So if you have a business, an organization, or an individual, and you just want to be part of it, come to the Chamber of Commerce, fill out an application, and we'll get you started.
Now, do they need a big fancy float, or can they just kind of come and walk? What's the stipulation there?
Yeah, so this is an all-inclusive event where if you just want to come and walk, you can absolutely do that. However, if you have a float, we ask that you decorate it like crazy with lights so that everybody can see.
Right, because it'll be dark.
Yes, it's going to be dark. It's an evening event. We want to see all the lights and everything. And, no holds bar. The theme is past, present, and future, and so you can work off of that if you'd like. The only stipulation is that we ask for no Santas.
Okay.
Because the one and only Santa is coming, and he will be here.
Yes.
And so we don't want to confuse anyone because we would like to honor this one and only Santa.
Yes.
So, but yes, everything else, it is so much fun. You can get creative and just enjoy that holiday spirit.
Awesome. Okay, Claire. Yay. One more time, tell the people, Discover Tehachapi, how can they reach out to you?
Yes, you can always give us a call, 661-235-5334. We can get you set up with a tour right then and there over the phone. Or you can head over to our website, discovertehachapi.com. All our information is there, and you can easily book online. Or head over to our social media and get some reviews, see what people have said, get a few pictures of previous tours, kind of get the feel for it at Discover Tehachapi on Instagram and Facebook.
Awesome. Claire, thank you again. Always bringing in everything we need to know about what fun there is to be had here in Tehachapi.
All right. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much. And next week, my voice will be back to normal.
All right. Well, that's it for this weekend update. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi, featuring the community members who make this such a special place to call home. If you have a question or a thought you'd like to share, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. Thank you to Gary Mazzola for sharing his song, This is Tehachapi.